Hey guys, what's up? I just want to talk real quick about yesterday's Gamescom and some of the announcements that were there that were pretty cool. For me at least, there was a update with a release date that was the big deal, and then there's some just other kind of like included gameplay that I really enjoyed. There wasn't any big like this is coming, and I think that's okay because Jeff prepared us like over and over and over again, right? Jeff Keighley said probably, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 times that this wasn't the Gamescom where they're going to have a bunch of huge surprising announcements. This was updates on games we knew and cool new looks and stuff like that. And I think that's fine. You know, when I look back at the Gamescom, I first thought, well, there was like one good thing. But then I went over my notes and I was like, you know what? There was actually quite a few things that I thought were pretty cool. So, alright, so this isn't in any particular order. My notes are kind of garbled, so I don't really know when things were announced, and I'm not going back through to watch it again. So, here we go. One that, like, Diablo Season 2 was shown, and it's like this vampire thing, and it actually looks pretty sweet. If you played Diablo 4 at all, it's a good game. It is a good Diablo game. I thought it was a move back to form from Diablo 3. It looks good. The story's good. The gameplay is absolutely addicting. And so, you know, I thought the vampire thing was pretty cool. Yeah, I don't have much to say about that. I like Diablo 4. I'm not obsessed with Diablo 4. So, but it is a free season update. So that's pretty cool. This other one here, look at this, guys. Mandragora. Now, this was actually announced, I don't know, a couple years ago, I think, because I remember it's on my anticipated games list, but it just looks cool. It's supposed to be like a Metroidvania style game, and I think it looks pretty awesome. I think the animations and the enemies and the attacks, and it looks like you have different classes maybe, because it looked like a wizard hat, you know, with like a staff, and then a knight with a sword and stuff. It's hard to tell from a quick trailer, but I think it looks pretty awesome. I'm a big fan of Metroidvanias, and but I want them to, when you mix the right kind of like RPG elements in there, I just love it. Love this kind of stuff. We got another look at Lords of the Fallen, and Lords of the Fallen is a really cool looking Souls-like, I think. I don't know that it's going to be like amazing, but it might be. It looks really cool, and I think another trailer just showed more, and I think it looks good. I don't know that how much I'll care about the story. But I think that's fairly normal. I think there are some people who dig real deep into, Dark Souls, story, lore, whatever. But I think most people play for the gameplay. And Lords of the Fallen may or may not fall into that category. It's hard to say at this point, but I still think it looks good, and having another look at it is good for me. Starfield. Todd Howard coming out, and it's that dude's a funny dude, I think. But Starfield looks good. I don't know that I care what other people say, because like Starfield is looking really good. I enjoy Bethesda games. I've loved Skyrim. I liked Fallout 4. I loved Fallout 3. I really enjoyed. You can say New Vegas, but that was parented by them, right? Because that was actually Obsidian who made that, so you gotta be careful there. But Oblivion, and if you go all the way back to Morrowind, that's great. My experience with Morrowind was kind of meh, so you get what you get. But most of the games I played with them, I had really enjoyed, and so I am really looking forward to running around in Starfield. I'm really excited to make a character and, go through the worlds and meet the people and blow stuff up and make a ship, and I think it's going to be fun. I think it's going to be really fun, and I'm super stoked. So, showing more of that and hearing Todd, he seems excited about it. I think it's going to be a good time, and that's a good show. Also, I got Crimson Desert. Now, I've talked about this game several times on the channel already, and that's because it showed up at a Game Awards a few years ago, and I thought it looked pretty good then. A little choppy, obviously it wasn't ready yet, but the gameplay, they showed like 10 minutes of gameplay, and it looked great. And now it looks even better. They showed up again, which is good, because some people are thinking that game was gone, but it's not. It's still being worked on. They're still getting further and further, and it looks really good. I am super excited for it. It's a huge open world action adventure RPG, and oh man, we're gonna spend a lot of hours in that one, I'm telling you. And then, of course, the big news for me personally, and if you're watching this channel, probably you too, is Grand Blue Fantasy Relink. And not only does it look good, but they finally gave us a release date. Now, it's out of this year, which sucks, but it's February 1st of 2024. And if we actually get that date and we don't get more delays, that is so sick. Next year, the beginning of the year, is looking stacked. If you're an RPG fan, next year we are going to be eating good, and we have been eating good this year, guys. We are in the beloved utopia right now with amazing RPGs coming out all the time. There's not enough time or money to play them all. So this is so good. If you remember back in the day, maybe PS3, Xbox 360 days, they were few and far between. JRPGs in particular, but RPGs as a whole were in a massive downturn and not popular, and you didn't get good ones very often. And now they are coming out our ears. We cannot play them all. So so that's the show. We pay attention today. We also got Future Game Show. There's the indie game show over at Gamescom, and Tencent. Tencent is putting on a show today. That's interesting. So I will see you later, and I'll cover those too. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like the video if you enjoyed it. It's awesome and helps me out a ton. Also, subscribe if you're new around here, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you later.